that wasn't good enough. Are you ready for the first act?
Yay!
Remember, this is getting filmed, so if you make them feel very welcome, the more noise you make, the more likely to give the act, the more you give back, the better night is had by everyone. So on three, Aaron, you can start a round of applause for me? Not just yet. Then on three, but I'll count you in, Aaron. Don't worry, count you in. On three, and we don't do that with you ratings. You know what I mean? Number three, please, and you don't start. Anyway, so on three, you start the round of applause with the welcome stage. Mike Carney is very good. So 1, 2, 3, go! Start the round of applause, Aaron. So 1, 2, 3. Mike Carter!
Hiya. I'm sorry if I look a bit puffed out. I was actually, I realise I'm heavy, but the idea of me doing exercise isn't that funny. It's fucking unbelievable. No, I was actually, I got egged on the way here tonight. I managed to catch the kids who did it to me. We're gonna fucking batter you, and I went, I'm gonna do something worse than that. I'm gonna fucking sit on you. So I get hauled off halfway through. It's because the police have come for me. But I wasn't expecting to make it tonight for another reason. I've been really distracted this past weekend. It's been quite an emotional time for me. I've been playing that new cowboy game, Red Dead. And my missus has been giving me a hard time about it, saying I'm playing it too much. You spend time with me. I need you to look after me. I'm like, fuck off. My horse needs looking after, not you. I'm in the cowboy game for life. Outlaws forever. Not a fan of that. You're so immature. And she's not wrong, like. I'm 31 and I still don't feel like a grown-up. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for that magic moment to happen where I wake up one morning and suddenly I've got a mortgage and a pension. Start going hiking on the weekends. Understand what it is people find enjoyable about cricket. You know, I don't even look like a grown-up, do I? Nice to see you in again, Mum. No, I don't look like what you'd expect a grown-up to look like. I look like a Primark Hagrid. I've got a niece and nephew, right? Do I look like someone you leave in charge of 2 kids? My sister wants me to go trick-or-treating with them tomorrow. I've got the best costume without even trying. I'm like that kid that turns up on Home Clothes Day going, these are my own clothes. And I won't even get any fucking sweets. But I reckon, I don't know why I turned out the way I have. Because I did have a pretty strong male role model in my granddad. He had a job. And he was a proper man's man, my granddad. He had this kid knocking and running at his house every day for a year and a half, about 11 o'clock at night. And eventually he caught him and smashed him one. And the kid's dad goes, I'm gonna be coming round for your granddad. So I said to him, like, do you need a hand if he does turn up? You know, like, he's not ready for me. And I'm like, you're 65? The only thing you're ready for is bed. The fella turns up and he goes, you hurt my son. We're gonna go, I know. You can thank me wife for that. You broke his nose. I know. You can thank me wife for that. And he goes, what the fucking hell do you mean? He goes, because if it wasn't for my wife, I'd have broke his fucking neck. And this fella starts going, what? Because you see, if you didn't know me granddad, when he's doing this, he's not relaxing or scared. He's sizing you up to see if he can throw you over the fucking fence. And then he's going to drop the thunder on you when he realises he can. He's like, this fella, are you going to keep spluttering at me? And he totally finished him off with this. Or can I go in and finish watching Tipping Point, you fucking dickhead? Another reason, though, that I do reckon I'm screwed up is because of my mum. Because my mum did not help me at all growing up. I grew up with something called dyspraxia. Has anyone heard of it? Yeah. If you haven't, it's basically a mild learning disability. It makes you easily distracted, somewhat prone to short-term memory loss and pretty clumsy. Basically, I'm just special enough to not have my own parking space but be shit at school. And And I always get a funny look when I ask to use the disabled toilet. Because I don't really need it, I just like the extra leg room. But the way my mum explained having this to me as a kid was, because I was a geek into superheroes and all that, she went, "You're like one of the X-Men, you were born different, you were born special." I'm like, "That's great, because the X-Men were all born with special powers." I'm like, "What's my special power?" "Well, you'll never be able to kick a ball in a straight line. Tie your shoelaces, and when you're older, you walk into rooms, forget why you're in there, and fall over on the way out." Cheers, Mum. What a fucking monster. Doing that to me. She's a national treasure, my mum. Not in the traditional way, I just think it'd be funny if Nicolas Cage kidnapped her. She speaks in riddles. The other day I went in her room to get a towel off the radiator and found out she's been hiding me socks. I said, "What are you doing that for?" She goes, "I'm keeping them there for the days you're not using them." I said, "What do you mean those days where I don't have feet?" You never know. What are you supposed to do with that? But go back to dyspraxia. It's almost always paired as well with dyslexia and dyscalculia, which is your words and your numbers. We called it the 6Gs growing up in my house. Come on, that's clever. If you think about it. Clearly not as funny as I thought it was, though. Cheers, mate. But you know, when they were coming up with these names as well, they were just as cool as my mum, these people. I'll tell you why, because we're prone to short-term memory loss, and we can't spell anything. So what did he give us instead of one simple word to sum it up? 3. And not just any 3 words that sounds like villages in Wales. "Oh, I had a lovely holiday in dyspraxia. I'm going to dyscalculia next year, though." I know, and when you're spelling these words, they look like a cat had a stroke halfway across the keyboard. I've actually had people come up to me after the gig and go, "Should you be doing jokes about that?" I didn't realise it was a problem for you. "What about other people who have the same condition? What if they're offended?" I said, "Well, if they are, they won't be for long, will they?" Go ahead, laugh at the disabled, you cruel bastards. I do live with my mum though, like I said, and she's absolutely nuts. We fell out once for a week over a bath mat. You know, because I've got to look after this, so I have pretty regular showers, herbal essences and that. And I get out this day and she goes, "Why is the bath mat wet?" It's because I've had the shower. Doesn't mean the bath mat should be wet. Yeah, it does. It's what the bath mat's there for, so you don't slip when you're getting out the shower. "No, it isn't." I'm like, "Alright, obviously the game's on." "What's the bath mat there for then, Mum?" "It makes the room look nice. It centres the room." So it's not the Dalai Lama. It doesn't need to be at one with the universe. It's the fucking shower. "Well, in future, Michael Carter, when you're coming out that shower, don't you dare be putting your damn feet on my lovely bath mat." "Alright, Ma, it's been a few years, like. I reckon I can still pull off a handstand." Oh, God. Well, I'm doing alright at comedy at the minute, but I'm from quite a small place, a place called Croxteth. Who's the person who made a fart noise? Fucking Croxteth, where are you from?
That's me.
Where are you from, me? Where are you from? You're not telling me?
Old Swan.
Oh, fuck off, taking the piss out.
That's the only way to live now.
What?
That's the only way to live now.
It's only... Well, yeah, it's where most people live. Where do you live now? You're from Nogsy, you
I
fucking...
was, so you're not alive.
Are you our rival? Are you going to shoot me? I'm padded. That's my favourite thing going, right? Where are you from? Me. And I've broken the mic stand. But yeah, it's got around where I live that I do this now. And it's like become a little bit of a problem for me. So I was leaving my mum's the other day. I was taking her for the big shop and this car pulled up outside and this cab driver and he goes, "Hey, funny fella, when you're doing another one of them gigs? And I said, I'm on in town on Tuesday. Right, I'm coming. Don't be shit. Or I'll fucking beat you to death, lad. And my mum turns to me and goes, "Ah, you've got a fan." You know, I lived away from my mum's for a while because I went to university, believe it or not. Your tax money at work. And when I came back, I thought, Crocky will be a slightly better place, but it's not. It's still an absolute shithole. I knew I was back home when I walked out my mum's front door, and I was greeted by the spectacle of a 53-year-old man riding a bike with no hands. Because he'd freed them up to roll a joint. Being towed along by 3 Jack Russells called Stallone, Springsteen and Rambo. And I'm looking at this like, Jesus Christ. Alright, Dad. Kidding, obviously. I'm from Croxteth, I wouldn't know what my fucking dad looked like. A clap for absentee fatherhood. That'll heal the scars. But you all watch these videos, right, I take it?
Yeah.
Yeah. One person really likes them. I did a story on one of the clips for Hot Water about a lad I used to go to school with in a rumour that went around about him, right? His name's Gary Dorr, if you want to look him up. But the rumour, there's no polite way of saying what this rumour was. Gary Dorr shagged the dog, is what went round the school. You just be on the play yard doing your own thing, someone will come up to you and go, "Hey, just between me and you, Gary Dorr shagged the dog. What do you want me to do with this information? Phone the RSPCA?" I didn't, because I'm not a grass. I'm not looking at you, not a screen. But you know, I told that story on one of these videos, and in the end I had to get Hot Water to pull it down, because his family came after me. So he'd been up all night for 3 days playing Fortnite. So I thought I'd better do something healthy, go for a walk. I went to shop and got some Haribo and Frazzles and Dr. Pepper. So I was walking home and these kids start yelling at me, "Hey, is that you from the internet?" Which could go a couple of ways. You know, thankfully I'm not old enough to have worked for the BBC in the 70s. So, as you know, I can't really lie either, because there's not a ton of people in Crocky who look like me. You know, what lie is convincing for these kids? Nah, it's not me, I've never done stand-up comedy. I used to be on Lost. I've got a flat in Croxteth because I like to keep it real. So I said to them, "Yeah, that's me. I did the stand-up comedy video, and I know Paul Smith." And they go to me, "Well, you know that fella you're talking about in that video, Gary Dorr, he's my uncle and he's dead now. How do you think he feels?" Probably not that much anymore, you know. Well, you know, I didn't even know he was dead. I haven't been in school for 15 years. I didn't see it in the paper or nothing. I said to them, "Did you have a big funeral for your Gary or just bury him in the yard?" They didn't think that was funny. No tails or wagon. Obviously they're upset. They've lost their uncle. It's been a rough time for them. That's the worst joke I've ever written as well. And they go, "Oh, you're the funny fella, aren't you? You've got jokes, we've got one for you." And go ahead. "Your ma's a slag." I said, "Whoa, put the gloves back on, Rocky." First of all, that is funny. Secondly, it's probably true. And they go, "Well, we're going to go around the whole estate, get on Facebook and Twitter, tell everyone you're the one who shags dogs. What do you think people will say?" And I said, "Honestly, most people, I reckon, will go, 'I always said that was your Gary.'"
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're going to crack on with the time with Phil Chapman. There we go. Hey, you know the way you can use service like an alcohol and shit?
I'm just annoyed at myself, I forgot something.
Happens, mate. Happens all the time.
Yeah.
I get shit all the time.
You just went on, Tom?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
They swapped it.
Yeah.
Because they do what?
There's a new person. There's 5 on.
Yeah.
The 4.